European Union member state Poland has stepped up security on its eastern border to prevent a large group of migrants from crossing into its territory. Hundreds of migrants are now camped out on the Belarusian side of the border, seeking to enter the EU. It is the latest escalation of a confrontation that has been going on for months. The EU has accused the Belarusian regime of creating a border crisis in retaliation for sanctions imposed by Brussels. Earlier this year, Poland established an exclusion zone along its eastern frontier to stop the migrants from entering. Most travel to Belarus on flights from the Middle East. And we can speak to correspondent Magdalena Gwóźdź-Palukat. She is in Warsaw following events for us there. Hi, Magdalena. It's good to see you. We are hearing that migrants have made an attempt to break through the border. What are you hearing there?
Yes, we are hearing the same. We are seeing also those pictures, migrants trying to fence the border to come into Poland. And we are hearing the border guards who tell us that all those attempts were not successful. You know, we as journalists cannot be there since the beginning of September, as there is a state of emergency. So all we can do is just to rely on what the government says and what the authorities tell us.
Yeah, what are authorities saying? I mean, are Polish authorities going to use force to stop migrants from entering?
Some videos just a few minutes before I joined you showed migrants trying to cut the fence with big scissors. And we also have seen border guards using some kind of tear gas, I suppose. And we also heard the spokeswoman of the border guards who told, if necessary, we will use all available measures we can.
What is it that Polish authorities want to see the European Union do here?
You know, it's actually the other way around, that I can feel that the European Union wants to help, but Polish authorities indeed say they don't really need it. They are well prepared and they will manage it by themselves. They sent 12,000 soldiers on the border. And, you know, the EU tried to send Frontex on the border to have them a look, and other agencies, security agencies, but Poland always underlined, we can do it by ourselves.
Magdalena, we can't forget that this is a humanitarian crisis. We're talking about hundreds of migrants who are essentially stranded. Some of them are families. It is cold outside. I mean, is there interest in Poland in welcoming these migrants?
You know, most of the people support this very hard political way which the Polish government is following since the very beginning of the migrant crisis on the Polish border. And they actually say, we don't indeed want the people to have here. We are afraid what's going on to happen here in Poland when they come through this, this border. But on the other hand, they want humanitarian organizations to help. And there are, of course, a lot of people here. I have been close to the border last week, and I have seen many people, you know, just putting things together for the migrants, and who wants to deliver some food, water, and some warm things, because, as you said, it's getting really, really cold now, especially in the nights. But, you know, they can't go through because it's, as I said, a state of emergency zone there. So it's quite a big conflict.
Correspondent Magdalena Gwóźdź-Palukat speaking to us from Warsaw. Thank you very much for that update.